Hi, today's video is a tree of special things. It's a tree full of memories or images or things that are interesting to you that you want to collect in one place. You're going to need something to draw around a little circle about 4 or 5 centimetres because you want to collect up about 8 circles in your page of A4. I think you're going to enjoy this project, so let's get started. So here's my page of circles, my lovely tree, and I'll show you how I did it. I started with the circles and I put one at the top here, and then I sort of spaced it out so that I filled up the page, and then I drew the tree around it. And I started with the outline of the tree, and then I went on and filled it in, and I've just left a bit so that you can see how I did my bark. So I'm going to move this up here like this. Now my bark, I did patterns like this. I just do a pattern like that, and then I sort of fill it in, kind of. It helps if you go and look at some real bark, but sort of wobbly lines, make little patches of pattern and then join them up. That's wood graining. I know some other people who are pretty good at that. So that's the wood graining part, and then I would colour on top of that. And then when I put all the bark and stuff in, there's something on the table, I think I'll put in some twigs, and I put the twigs in like this, and then I drew the shape of the leaves. And I've made my tree sort of an autumny tree with red leaves, but you could do the leaves any colour you wanted. You could have a more luscious, kind of like a jungle tree. And this is a tree of special things. Now, it could be a tree of special people. Each of these circles could have someone that you love, and it could be people in your family, or it could be a drawing of all the characters that you love from a special book. I was thinking of making this a tree of Moomins, because there's some great characters in Moomins, Snufkin, Mimble, Mai, and I thought maybe that would be fun to have a tree of Moomins. Another thing that I thought might be quite fun to have would be a tree of memories. Now I've got some striped lined paper here, and I'm going to cut out a circle, and I think it's quite a good idea when you come to put your circles of things in to make yourself a sheet of circles. And draw in what you want, and then cut out and place them in, because sometimes when I really care about something, I don't get it right first time. So for these, I would be putting in, each of these would be a special memory of a place that I went or something, or maybe they could be a tree of ideas or a tree of wishes, places that you'd like to go or things that you'd like to do. And another thing that you can do is you could cut out a plain circle, you could draw out a plain circle and do your drawing inside it so that you get it right first time. I quite like the idea of a tree of wishes or dreams, or maybe actual dreams that you had. Every time you have a strange dream, you could write it in your dream tree. And it'd be a good way of remembering. I couldn't say remembering then. I'm just going to colour in a few more of these. And I wonder if I should have a go at drawing someone that I like. I think I'm going to try and say that in this one, I quite like Snoopy, and this is going to be a tree of all the cartoon people that I like. Am I doing him right? Maybe I should have looked at him first. No, it's kind of like Snoopy, I think. I need to maybe colour his ear in with a dark colour like that. Okay, so in that circle, I'm just going to cut that out. I would have Snoopy, who I'm very fond of. He's a character, and maybe I could try drawing all the Charlie Brown characters, or I could make up a tree of an imaginary family of animals or characters from a book that I'm going to write. Okay, and I put that one up there. So that will be my Snoopy in the tree. So I think you can make up your own imagination tree. A story tree, a people tree, an animal tree, a wishes tree, a dream tree. It's really up to you. And I hope you have some fun drawing the characters in your tree, but also making your tree as beautiful and colourful as you can. So here's my page, and I've filled in some of the characters from Moominland that I like. I just thought I'd show you how it looked. I haven't done them all, but there's a lot of characters in Moominland, and I've had fun reading through the books again and looking for them. So you can make up your own characters, you can use your family, and you can make a tree of special things.